Hi, I'm Toby. I'm from Mercado Medic. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at our medical range. This consists of our range to help hospitals with patient positioning, getting clearer imaging and improving their overall room efficiency while keeping their staff and patients safe. We're going to be looking at two models, one being the Rail 8100 radiolucent X-ray chair and the other being our Rail 8200 mammography chair and patient positioning chair. We'll get into the video now. Now we're going to be taking a look at the Rail 8100 radiolucent X-ray chair. This chair is designed so that we can increase X-ray room efficiency and so that we can make procedures such as fluoroscopy, barium swallows, hip X-rays, chest X-rays, all done really easily and makes it safer for both the staff and the patient. So the way it works, this chair is really well equipped to be able to get people to transfer into the chair and also off the chair, and then to position them once they're in the chair. So the different ways that we can transfer in, if you think about someone getting set up for an X-ray or fluoroscopy, we can either do a side transfer, so we can bring the arms out, and then we can either flip the armrest back to do a straight side transfer, or we can take the armrest completely out if you need it to. We can increase the height and decrease the height of the armrest, get them set up in the right place once they're in the chair. Alternatively, you might want to adjust the height of the chair so that it can be at a slightly raised height if they're doing a standing transfer. They might be transferring from something slightly higher or from a walker or a stick. So you want to be able to make sure that A, the chair is not going to move away, and B, that it's at the right height. So to start with, you can get it to the right height that it needs to be for them. And then you can put the brake on just by pressing the button on the remote. If you don't need the brake to be electric, you can have this as a manual lever and you can apply it in the same way, just using your hand. Once you've got them in and the chair's not moved away, you can take the brake off and then it will release it. The way the brake works is it lifts up the back wheels off the floor. That way that it eliminates any tipping risk, as when you brake on the caster wheel, that's where the pivot point is created. So the way ours works, it lifts up the back wheels off the floor, and then that will only, if anyone's being hoisted into it or if anyone falls into it with any force, it will only ever catch them and move with them. So once you have them in the chair, you can then position them to whatever X-ray equipment it's going to be used with. It's compatible with many different manufacturers such as Philips, Fujifilm, Siemens, and it's compatible with the machines, and we can also make brackets for if it needs to be right up to the stitching stand so it can be slotted into place. So when you've got them in with the equipment, then it becomes about patient positioning for the X-ray. You want to make sure that they're sat comfortably, not moving too much, and so that the exact part of the body is being examined in the right way. So you have functions, again, if you need to raise them up, you can raise them up. If you need to tilt the person, you can tilt them forwards. Also a very good feature for if they need to transfer off as well. So if you need to do a standing transfer, you can get them into an almost standing position. The chairs are regulated according to the medical device regulations, so every part of the chair can take the 150 kilo weight limit. You can tilt them back, and then you can take your X-ray through the backrest. This is good. You might not look like it's a backrest on video, but it's a see-through backrest that's radiolucent, so you can take the examination through the backrest and have very clear imaging using the backrest. So if you need to do it at an angle, there is also the option to be able to rotate the chair. So you have a foot pedal here, which releases the rotation, and you have a protractor on the bottom. And with this, you can lock in exact angles. So if you need it to be 45 degrees, you can let it go there, and you know you're taking it at 45 degrees. And then vice versa, and it rotates all the way up to 90 degrees. Following that, the same process applies. You can really easily transfer them back into their chair or move the chair out of the room so the next person can come in. So overall increasing staff and patient safety, clearer imaging and room efficiency. Thank you very much for watching our video on our Mercado Medic medical range. If you'd like to get in touch to try out one of these chairs, just let us know and we're more than happy to bring them to your clinic and show you and do a demonstration of how they work with your equipment. If you'd like to get in touch with us about any of our other clinical chairs, such as the dental x-ray chair and the standing support chair for surgeons and staff, please get in touch and we'd be more than happy to come and show you our equipment. Thank you very much for watching.